Hey, Vox here. So, sorry for the uploads as I have a few reasons for not doing it, but let's go ahead. I feel like I'm going to do the alter ego pack. Let me know when I'm going to stop it. Let's do it right now. I'm going to talk about Season 3 and investments I'm making, what I'm doing, and, I kind of talked about that. Whoa, I got an alter ego pack. Oh my god, it's like I'm psychic, and these rigs aren't wheeled. Or these wheels aren't rigged. Yeah, I said it like a funny man. Anyways, let's talk about it. We talked about, and hopefully you guys have been, I've been doing most of my content on stream lately. Oh, hope you guys have been using the Waldron knuckleballer. I got him in a BR run, and like, dude, it was like 1,000 rating icon, flawless, and I shut him out. Oh, knuckleball so OP. Anyways, wait, where's my pack? Where'd it go, dude? Oh, the wheel. Okay, that's joke's been done way too many times this year. Let's talk about Season 3, and like I talked about, I've already talked about this. I'm going to talk about investments that I've made. I do not mind these 99s. 16K is an okay price. The minimum price I can get to, I think, is 10K is the 99 quick sell value. Let me double check that. Quick sell options, quick sell 1. Yeah, so the most you can lose is 16K. And I think these cars, like Sandman is top 3 at his position in the game. And like we saw with Bob Gibson, actually we saw this out of all of Season 1 cards when they went away, because he's no longer supplied. Now we don't see the graph, right? The graph is cut off from when it went away, but he was down to about 16K also when he went out. And then he spiked up to, after the supply gone, he's up to 40 something because he was one of the best pitchers in the game for a long time. You saw him all the time. So it was a pretty good investment. So I actually don't mind the 99 ones. I'm buying a few of them myself. As you see, I had 3 Riveras. So the ones that you want to look at, and I don't mind spreading out your investment, like, Maddox, Utley, Donaldson, Sizemore, and like I talked about the Mariano Rivera right there. I don't mind spreading them out. Obviously, they're all top-end cards. I think Greg Maddox is probably what people consider the weakest one, as he's not insanely good on All-Star. He really shines at higher difficulties where you can really, like, nibble the edges. The movement actually matters. Whereas, like, sinker movement, cutter movement, sometimes on All-Star, you'll just get in the same zip code as it and you can hit it out, especially the cutter. Whereas in Hall of Fame, those are, like, pop-outs and foul-outs and stuff like that. So I think there's a lot of options here for investment opportunities. I'll talk also about, I think I've gotten some questions into myself. Like, I talked about this for like hours on stream, just over the last couple days. Yesterday specifically on stream was an insane investment talk day. It was pretty good. I'm going to go through the other 3. So there's 4 total, 3 more that I want to get through. I'm going to talk about captains because we invested in captains, as you see in my open packs. We invested in captains during the stub sale, or sorry, the flash sale. So they've gone up. Have they gone up enough, though, where you can take your profit? Yes. Babe Ruth, we were getting for, you could buy the pack, I think it was it 15 or 20K? I think it was 15K, and now we sell them for 39K. Let's take a look at this again. Yeah, it was 15K right there. You can see on the far side of the graph. Now you could take your profit for them, okay? The biggest risk to captain cards, both this core one that you see there and set 2 captain cards, is that they put them on some sort of path, right? Some experience path, like the program XP, and then we can get them and sell them. They haven't done that at all this year. So likely chances, 80% chance they don't. There is obviously a chance that they hear a lot of our feedback about how awful we've hated their game and they make it better, more refreshing. They start to spoil us a little bit more on packs and stuff. There is definitely that chance that they've heard that and they give us more of them. Now, yeah, for example, like Cal Ripken, he hasn't gone up at all since the stub sale. You can see, but he was 170K. A lot of people are dipping out. They bought a lot of Cal Ripkens for whatever reason. I did the same thing. But they bought them too, and now they're selling off. They're trying to get stubs ready because I foresee an entire market crunch with set 3. We saw it with set 2. Set 3 is gonna be all-star game, so a lot of people are gonna be here. I've gotten some questions, and I want to get rid of. Well, I'm just gonna try to answer the most questions that I've gotten. Like catcher cards, right? We have a lot of set 1 catchers, but not a whole lot of set 2, right? We got Mauer, Grandal is nice, of course. Dumper is a good one we just recently got, but like, there's also auto position Schwarber. So people are like, oh, should I sell Mauer now? I would expect us to get another good catcher. I'm not sure they'll be as good as this Mauer card, but they're going to be close. And I do expect Mauer, and I expect Mauer to go down. I don't expect to get like a straight up better card than him right away. We could. Same thing with Commerce Comet, right? He's the best card in the game, in my opinion, because he's got like tons of range in the outfield, almost maxed out stats there at the plate. Obviously missing a few stats, but regardless, 445 is a lot. And if like the overall market decreases, because people are gonna watch and look at the new cards coming out, they're like, whoa, that's hot. They're gonna sell, they're kind of old enough. We're also gonna be opening a lot of packs. As with the new TA, with the new content, a lot of packs will be on the program XP reward path. We get ball-ins, we get some packs like here. So like a lot more free packs are gonna be start to open here. I mean they were kind of cheap here, 1 pack a piece for that one. Team Affinities, if we look at through those Team Affinity reward paths, there was also packs here. Wait, there actually wasn't that many regular packs now that I think about it. But obviously there'll be competition. I really hope Team Affinity, maybe they'll go 99s on these big packs, but maybe they go back to 97s because that's what their structure is for the season and set things from the beginning and they don't waver based off our feedback. We're also getting, of course, monthlies, and monthly is going to give us maybe a Shohei Ohtani. And an Ohtani should be like, whoa, right? He might drop pitchers, but you do need 5 starting pitchers. We already got Randy for one of them, hopefully Ohtani for the other. And there's that unlimited stamina glitch still with Ohtani. You keep in your starting rotation, then you start a reliever, then you just bring Ohtani in every time. And I know it works that way in BR, and I think it works that way in events. I believe it works that way in ranked still also, as I haven't played much ranked lately because the ranked rewards were so terrible and they made them NAT, and so they ruined that portion of the game for me. So even though I can get World Series, it's like 80,000 stubs for how long does it take to win 10 games to go from 700 to 900 or whatever I'm at? 10 games, probably like 7 hours if you play them out. Maybe I'll get quits, but at the Hall of Fame level, you definitely don't get as much quits unless you really destroy them right away. So anyways, I'm digressing. So Season 3 launch, there's going to be a ton of new content people are going to see. They're going to sell through old content. That's why I expect, other than cards that obviously minned out already, they can't go down anymore. They literally can't go tits up, which are always fun ones to own. I do expect a broader market drop on a lot of cards because of the replacement value that we get. It's going to be a flood of content. Ryan Express 364, I think I sold mine off. Sold mine off already. I just overall think we're going to see a drop of like 20% or so on most of these cards. So whether that's worth it to you to sell off, I don't think I'm selling, even though I do think its price will decrease a bit. I'm not going to sell my Commerce Comet. I think Friday's a good day to have stubs. I will agree there, because we're going to get a ton of content on Friday, then nothing for a little bit. Like they've been kind of dropping it, right? That's what I've talked about with staleflation. When the content is stale, we're still generating stubs every moment of every second of every day. So therefore, like, there's more stubs chasing the same amount of cards. That's what I call staleflation, as we don't get, stale content. So while Commerce Comet, his price will dip, it could get back up. Now, obviously, I can't predict the future. Something can happen that's unforeseen that I don't know. Maybe they just take all sorts of, maybe they take packs out. Like something crazy could happen that I don't know. Maybe they take all chase packs out of the game, and then their price is going to go up because they're no longer supplied. But that's kind of my overall thought with what's Friday happening. The other 2 things, so I talked about 2 investments, right? 99 Path and potential captains. These ones are a little bit better. The captains ones is a question mark. The 99 Path, I'm pretty sure, is going to happen. Even though we're going to get a lot of cards, just, Mariano Rivera is Mariano Rivera, right? Greatest reliever of all time. Okay, I'm just going to say arguably so I don't get any fights. And so those cards are probably going to go up because the supply is gone. And if 99 overalls are the highest overall cards. 73 to 74 cards. Now, you're going to have to determine whether it's worth it to you. You can use the MLB The Show app and just like continue to like press buy order or buy on certain orders that you put in the game. But like these 73 to 74s, why they're valuable is because of the TA path and the that. Now, obviously, you can put in cards that are like 97 for 10K into the same thing. A lot of these 97, 73, 74s might go up. So you can put these in for like 30 stubs a pop, right? 31 stubs. You might be able to sell them for 90 to 100 when the TA comes around. Or you can finish your TA quickly if you'd rather do that. But it's not a bad idea before TA3 launches to go ahead and grab some of these things for literally the minimum amount. 73 looks like the 26, 25. So it depends. You can get a lot of these things. They don't even have buy orders in on them. I don't recommend buying at like 150. Don't just do the buy now portion. So go on the app and then you can enter your price of, what's the minimum price? Is it 25? What's the minimum price again? Yeah, 25 for 73s. I think it might be 30 for 74s. And then so on the app, then you put in 25 and you just can keep hitting that on the app. So the app is actually a lot better than the actual game as far as working the market. But not a bad one. And then sell obviously when TA drops on Friday. But that's, again, do you have the time to do that is the main limiting factor around 73 to 74s. Another good one that I've heard a lot of people saying, and this was actually better last Friday to grab them than it is right now. We're getting a reset on the BR program. And oops, wrong one. Sorry, I wanted online modes, battle royale. So I didn't do enough of this. I really didn't. But sometimes these BR cards, 2100. If we get a new core collection with set 3 like we got with set 2, when we got this core collection for Corey Seager, these things will go up to 5K. All right, silvers will max out to 5K, so that's a profit right there, and that's pretty good. The golds might go up to 20K, but I can't see them really necessarily getting to 20K. Potentially. The thing is, a lot of people know about these investments, but I will say BR cards have generally been pretty good investments. Last year they were great. This year they've been good for people. I haven't invested as much into BR cards this year as I just haven't paid attention to it as much. I think I invested early, and then I didn't invest in the second or third BR cards for some reason. And I just think I maybe felt confident with my stub stack. Or maybe I think I just ran out of stubs because the wheel sucked them all. So, anyways, BR core cards are not a bad grab, especially when they go away. The issue is there going to be a rewind pack for them? They could do that. They generally do that later into the game, so there's the risk on it if they do rewind packs for them. But a lot of rewind packs have been no-sell lately versus sellable, so that's something that SDS has kind of shown their hand on. So there are risks to all investments, except for the ones that literally can't go tits up, like guys already at quick sell value. Then there's literally no risk. Like that guy that I just bought for 25 stub. There's literally no risk to that, except for the risk of me just not going through and quick selling the card, and he's just stuck in my binder. So that's my overall thoughts. I'll wrap it up in the next 10 seconds, right? I think everything dips except for things already at quick sell value, okay? How much it dips is going to vary a lot. I think decent investments are 99s on the XP path. Captains are looking okay. There's risk there, obviously. There's also risk on BR core cards, but I think both those are okay as of their current price. I would say like the Babe Ruth is probably not a great one at 40K. That could dip, but Friday is when you want to make these investments. Okay, sorry, I didn't leave that. Friday for like captain cards, when they dip, might be the time to invest on that. So it's a lot about timing the market too. And then BR core cards, same thing. Friday could go down. Might be good to get them now though, because there's a core set. Then they will skyrocket Friday if there's a core set. So just those are my biggest things. Sorry, there's a lot of like headers than sub headers because it all depends on how SDS is going to do things with their season 3 launch. So that's it. What I'm looking forward to. I'm sure there's more. Let me know in the comment section what I missed, because our conversation like over Twitch stream was like an hour and a half talking about investments and season 3 launch. And I try to wrap it up in I guess 14 minutes. That went longer than I thought. Bye.